Good morning from our cruise balcony. Today we're in the middle of the ocean because it is a sea day, but I'm about to head to the galley so I can grab some avocado toast before recycling class. That's why I'm dressed in my Nike outfit. So let's see how this class goes. Before the cycling class, we headed to the galley just to eat a light bite to fuel us for the cycling class because we already had brunch scheduled at Razzle Dazzle since it was a sea day, but this is all we ate before the class. But let's get into it. But before actually we go to the cycling class, here is this very nice bathroom that people tend to overlook. It's right next to the galley in between the gym, and what I love the most about it is it has floor-to-ceiling windows. You can see the ocean while you're in the restroom. But it's time for the class now. As you can see, they do have cycling shoes that you can use to clip onto the bike, and I tried them, but my shoes were just a little bit more comfortable, so I just used the bike because it already had the toe cages. But you guys, look at this view. Can you imagine taking a cycling class while on a cruise? Well, you can do it on Virgin Voyages, and it was a great time. Reporting live to you back from the cycling class. Let me just say, they don't play no games up in these workout classes on Virgin Voyages. If he said go to resistance level 12, just know you don't have to go to resistance level 12. I did, but it was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie to you. But definitely check out the classes on Virgin Voyages. They definitely, work you, but you can always go at your own pace because it's not a competition. It's just you versus you. Remember that. Okay, Alex, so how was the cycling class that we just did?
It's a butt kicker. So if you're like me, you haven't cycled before, just give those other people respect because all the cyclists out in the world, the people that do their Peloton on the regular, very much respect.
And when he's done cycling before, I mean, he's done Peloton, just not a live class, but we actually haven't been on our Peloton all year, so that's why it was a challenge, but I think as long as you just listen to your body, your competition is between you, yourself, and you only. So if everyone's going, fast or have their resistance up, you don't have to. Just, do what you can. Don't overwork yourself. So since it was sea day, we went to brunch at Razzle Dazzle, and yes, we did make a reservation before. This was my third Virgin Voyages sailing, so I already knew that they had a brunch as well as dinner, but definitely on the sea days, you can go in here or the wake for brunch. And I just say that as a reminder because a lot of people don't know that during sea days you can go to Razzle Dazzle or the wake for brunch, but of course they do have reservations just like they do for dinner, and they do accept walk-ins depending on the availability and your party size, so keep that in mind just in case you're not able to get a reservation. So first, I always start with a nice little Danish. I love this one at Razzle Dazzle. And then I also got this acai bowl, which is really nice. It's just super healthy because I knew I was gonna get into the carbs and the more, good tasting stuff later. So here is the waffle. They have like just this nice pistachio on top. And then the star of the show, you guys, is the fried chicken. So that's the chicken and waffles. He got them separately. But for me, I also got the salmon bowl. Like, we just kind of like loaded up because we love Razzle Dazzle during this sailing. And then also the bacon, but look at this, guys. This chicken sandwich has this nice, I think it's beet sauce, and it comes with these fries. But you know what I did? I was like, hold on. I need something extra to this sandwich. I grabbed that bacon, I broke it up, and I put it on my sandwich, and listen, it was chef's kiss. 10 out of 10.
Into the hype, letting you know that in about 15 minutes, we're getting started.
Now, yes, we did finish the puzzle, but we were basically the last team and we almost ran out of time, but we did it. Then we explored a little bit, and as you can see, there is the walking track, but did you know that there is a run club on Virgin Voyages? It's the first ever run club at sea, and even though I'm a runner, I did not run because it was in the middle of the day and it was way too hot for that. So we just went back to the room, and guess what it was time for? It was time to relax on the balcony and read my Kennedy Ryan book. To be honest, on a 7-day cruise with 5 different ports, you barely have time to hang out on the balcony, but the sea days is the day to do so. So I read this Kennedy Ryan book called Can't Get Enough. And then after that, because we're on a cruise, we're just gonna go eat again. And so at the social club, they have all these different sweets, like little blondies, Rice Krispies, and candy. And that is what I had my eye on. As you can see, they have gummy bears, red vines, taffy, and Swedish fish. And so I had to give me some red vines. They also have at the social club hot dogs, and they have wings, pretzels, popcorn, and they even have like shakes, but those shakes are extra and they're infused with alcohol. So then we also went to the galley, got a Caesar salad and some orange chicken. And then for dinner that night, we went to Pink Agave. So if you want to see everything we ate on Virgin Voyages, check out my Virgin Voyages playlist and feel free to ask any questions in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.